Hey folks, Quillyteen here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play STARDEUS. Some time has passed since the last episode. Weirdly, very little has happened. We dodged one big asteroid, and we had a mini micrometeor storm, and that was it. In the meantime, we've been allowing plenty of construction to happen as we continue our move from our old ship to a new symmetrical one. Just decided to expand our solar panel sections over here so we have a little bit more renewable power, especially as we tear down these old panels over here. We'll get a little bit more going on, maybe a few more banks. I'm seeing the messages about my batteries being discharged, and if I look at the power, indeed the consumption was spiking above the renewable energy production. So we're going to get that in. You can see it's starting to populate this wing over here. Our bedrooms are starting to go, and I've got living quarters established here. We've got our sort of bath area. Why do these look different? Oh, I guess it's just the front and the back of the toilets. We got half dozen showers, half dozen toilets. We've got a dining hall over here with some food storage set up and the coffee maker. We've got auto food makers over here, which actually isn't using this space very efficiently right now. But what might happen is we might put in some more food storage of some kind over there. A little bit of a gymnasium. And then down here, I am starting to work on our new plant growing wing so that we can get a steady supply of food in. Actually, protein is going to be the biggest issue where that is trickling down. And yeah, I've moved our computer core over to the new system. I've got our heat sinks over here. I've got two of these data loaders because actually one of them was getting quite full for a while, mostly because I wasn't advancing the research between episodes. I did finally give in and click on one or two, which is just like reinforced wall sections or something like that. We've got one room here full of disk drives. And then we got a room here that is half full of CPU modules. We got a bit of research set up. What's interesting, I hadn't realized, these advanced data harvesters can actually research everything. Like, we don't need the quantum harvesters, I mean. Alien datoids and nuclear datoids can also be made out of these ones over here. I don't know if these ones are bigger, or maybe there'll be some other stuff later on that can only use these. I don't know. And then I forgot that I had these manual research stations as well. So I'm just moving the bridge and trying to figure out what I want my layout for this to be. Because we've got an odd number over here, and they do just do the 3, right? If I stop, technically they do 4. Oh, they can also do alien datoids, but they actually require a worker, so I don't want them to do this. We're just going to want to do the biotic, phyto, and synthetic. And the synthetic, wait, hold on. You produce synthetics. So, actually, we only need 2 of these then. Okay, well, that's nice, because all of a sudden we've got some symmetry with these guys. I think I might put one here. Oh, I think I did a build instead of a move. Build one here. Or move one here. I'm going to move one here. And then the problem is I also have this communicator. I guess I can put it in here. The work spot is not quite symmetrical, but other than that, it's kind of fine, right? And maybe what I'll do is I'll just back up this stuff, and then we will wall, which will come through here. I know it can't right now, but that's okay. And that'll be our bridge. And then I'll probably plan an extra couple of airlocks. I don't know, like, it feels like, why not use the airlocks? It's, you know, in some of these mission critical areas, maybe. It was especially important for the computer core because I put vents in here for emergency fire maintenance because we don't want a fire burning down the computer core. I'd rather just go ahead and vent the space if we need to. Oh, we're going to need some lit floors in here as well. So let's just do 4 in here. It's going to be a very well lit room. That's going to be okay. And actually, I might as well go and plan some just interior wall sockets. Maybe there and there. Just so we have lots and lots of connections. These are all interior wall sockets. I wanted extreme amount by the CPU so we could set up some redundant connections. Yeah, that all seems fine and groovy. Currently complaining about a lack of plastic. Now, we do have our fabricator over here running plastic. I might need to double up on it. I don't know. This will also probably run fairly often. We could go and give it some energy efficiency upgrades. Maybe I will throw one in. But this is doing a batch of 50 right now, so that actually should be a pretty substantial amount. We've got some damaged device on fire over here. Very rude that things should be lit on fire. We'll go and throw a little repair job in there. That big batch of plastic. I also upgraded the target. I had a target of 50 for the plastic. I changed this target to 100 now, so we should keep a bigger buffer around. These metal chairs are actually moving here and here. And actually, I might be able to trash the other one if I'm not putting there. This is fine. People can walk through those bits. It might look a little weird. Should I have made it wider? I could change the orientation as well. I mean, I can just put the comms console over here. It just bugs me that will be an asymmetrical look. Maybe I will do that. And then we'll figure something out. Go right there. Yeah, it's going to go right there. Still waiting for this chair to be moved. Actually, what I'll do is I'll issue a priority on this chair to be moved just so that we can move the other bit afterwards. And right, you're also going to need some atmospherics in here. So let's go ahead and get a heater and a oxygen floor in the middle of the room. There's a good chance that I'm putting way more of these down than I need to, although they only work when they kind of have to. We could also set up some more vents, but I don't think I want any vents actually leading out of this room. But maybe over here, honestly, these guys, I may not have even needed an actual oxygen generator and heater in this room. It may have been perfectly fine to run from the bridge. Let's go ahead and put some interior vents. Here, I'm going to put a pair in here for symmetry. And maybe we could turn those off, or maybe it's going to be fine because they'll just, you know, feed off each other. And again, they don't seem to operate when they don't need to operate, which is good. This is what we're looking for. So those, we are currently mining some silicon. I did set the limit down to 50, so they are running a little bit longer here because we had no silicon, and we found that I did boop to a couple of different planets. By the way, there's a spot here that's offering us $7 million for 2,500 silver ingots. I don't have an ability to do that, but that would be our money settled. Of course, if we just mined like enough silver to make 2,500 silver ingots in the first place, I think our money situation would also be fine. So maybe some overkill, but on the other hand, why not? Now, this is going to move instantly using this little weird... Yeah, it is a little bit odd, but you know what? We'll take it. The ability to get a free move over there. And, yeah, I guess now I can go and put this back here. I don't actually remember where the work spot for this is. Okay, it is at the bottom part. So we'll put a chair there for the communicator. Not that people spend much time going there. And actually, we got the autopilot on the bridge controls anyway, so we don't really need a seat for that, but it looks kind of cool. So let's go do that. And yeah, as soon as the shuttle's done mining here, we might jump to another star system completely at that point. I did have to go build some extra engines. Now, part of it is because we're carrying some dead weight, but... okay, I think we are going to need some extra food storage. What I'm going to do, even though it'll look a little bit silly for now... Oh, your work spot is there. Actually, then... do that, and then I'm going to use the shuffle abuse here. Do that. And then this one, if you just move over by 1, I'm going to take this full freezer and move it down here. You know what? We might move the gym and just put more of the actual storage down here. We could change... We might be able to interweave the storage in these things in kind of a more interesting way as well. But yeah, we'll just move that down. And we've got this freezer here that's basically empty. Just when I deconstruct one freezer, it presumably dumps all the stuff on the ground, and then all that stuff has to be hauled. So we may as well just do it this way. Right, we got those auto cushions over there. They'll all be turned down. Oh, I've got a CPU module over here that I can probably trash. I ended up building a few extras than I actually needed. Oh, morgue, the part storage. Yeah, I don't have anywhere for those specialized storages. Although I guess I could do it on the opposite side here. The mecuary. Yeah, miscellaneous other storage. Morgue. Although, at the morgue, maybe you do actually want near some of the hospital. Oh, speaking of hospital, I should build a dedicated hospital somewhere. I don't know if they're more likely to get injured over here. Oh, I need to move the, I need to move this stasis array, too. Oh, and I've got some more CPU modules over there. Where do we put this? Does this feel protected? I don't know. It's got to be pretty protected. Actually, maybe I will tuck it in right here. And it can be its own space. Now, the people coming out of this are often injured. So maybe it makes sense to have the hospital near here. Maybe we use this space here. Okay. Well, in which case, I mean, we're going to move the surgery hub. That's one thing. I guess I should probably get this place pressurized pretty quickly, though. Yeah. Let's box out something that looks like this. And also plan more. These are all interior walls, so we'll just use the interior wall sockets. All right, we got those. So yeah, an extreme amount, and that's okay. And then the lit floor, if we go... for symmetry. Maybe overkill in lighting. But of course, we're going to want our hospital well lit, right? Because, you know, surgeries and whatnot. The organ storage over here is going to put right next to this little surgery box. And then we've got these auto docks, which still seem to have a high degree of value. Maybe we'll just arrange a big line down here for them. We can be more space efficient, but let's not worry about that for now. We can shuffle it around later if we're unhappy. Oh, breach capsule. Okay. So we're going to get breached soon. We could just leave. On the other hand, we mostly handle these okay, and that's going to be a good way to get ourselves some extra protein. Okay, breach capsule. Planned on hitting somewhere, maybe over here. Not always consistent with the straight line, and the whole thing wobbles quite a bit, but I guess what I'll do is I will at least... I mean, maybe we'll come over here, but we'll group our people is the big thing. Control, select. Get them all in one clump, and then figure out where this breach capsule is landing. Oh, it is landing there, and destroying some walls in kind of a rude way. Colonist, select. I'm going to pull the colonist a little further back. Robot, select. I'm going to put you a little closer up. There you go. And then... release. Release. But, yeah, attack that one. This is just to try to encourage anyone who's not yet here to still move forward and be ready to do some attack. Not to mention get in on melee and do different things like this. Okay. This may have been a really bad time for us to be moving the hospital, I just realized. Cancel, cancel. Yeah, cancel the auto dock moves. Okay, we do need more CPU modules. Okay, and I did trash that one. And I'm going to trash these. Okay, well, then let's plan, you know, the whole next row. It's going to be okay. This will need to be pressurized. Let me cancel that move for now. And yeah, this looks dumb, and I want it to be not dumb. So we're gonna have to figure something out. I might be able to get better sort of placement of things just by removing this inner wall. There's no reason these rooms have to be divided, and it might be explicitly unhelpful to have them be divided like that. And then lack of materials. Oh, gold wire. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be an issue because we don't have gold. Is there a space station in this system? There is. Okay, I'm gonna recall you now. You're nearly done that load. I'm just worried about leaving you behind. Okay, so we've landed you. Let's go to the station and see if we might be able to get some gold of some kind. Champ, why'd you go insane, champ? I mean, admittedly, there are some injuries, so that might not be helping. Let's assume I'm going to want more hospital beds anyway, so we'll plan on moving those two, but I'll also just go and plop down these, and then we'll put down some more. And yeah, we can put them back to back. There's a couple of different ways we can have this more space efficient, but we'll jiggle that later on. All right. Well, honestly, we may as well buy these microchips because they're sometimes annoying to build, if I recall. We are doing some nuclear stuff. No gold, huh? No. We'll buy this protein. I only got 2 of those. We might end up building 2 reactors so that we'll be able to max out their energy efficiency. Okay, well, what we might do then is we might jump out of this star system and then hope we land somewhere that's got gold. At the very least, have some extra space stations to trade with. These enemies, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and tell them the full disassemble, and then these guys here will get a full dispose. Some people buzzing around the outside. Although that's fine, right? If there's loose objects floating around, then they can go. But people flying around the outside is apparently okay. Alright, let's exit the planet. Symmetrical engine. These are my maneuver nodes. And then there's one more at the front for the opposite direction if we want that. Let me just travel to the station. Just because it's here, they might happen to have some gold. I don't think I'm going to check all the stations in the system. But we were right next to it. The travel times would be pretty small. Why more fire? Did you get lit on fire from the engines? Because I thought they avoided it, but maybe if the engine fired up while they were in the way, that could be a thing. Yeah, we got to fix our teleporters, but also these repair stations. I did go and put down some recharge stations, but let's get, you know what, as part of the hospital wing. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's put down 2 repair stations right there. 2 new ones. Okay. This fire situation didn't get very good. We do have some people with some... Replace the irreparable foot, please. I think we'll have to do some bot stuff too. Especially if we keep setting them on fire. So yeah, not enough CPU is actually kind of a problem. Let's go ahead and make sure this gets prioritized. There we go. Okay, we're already cleared the shortage. But as we plug in a few more things, we might get another complaint. Oh yeah, this place is not... I mean, we don't have much construction. Oh, that's not true. We do have the solar panels and stuff. So tell you what I'm going to do. I will take this whole section and make sure this whole bit here is like set all to the 5. Damage wall collapse. Probably. Oh, we actually have some damage on our base. There was some wall damage over there. Oh, maybe some of this section over here too. Let me actually repair the floor. Make sure we don't get any weird collapses before we go and tear it down explicitly. So batteries. I think these are still our best batteries, yeah? Yeah. Oh. We might do a dedicated, like, power storage room of some kind. For now, I'll just put them down over here, near one of the places where we make power. And let's put down one of these 4 sockets. And I'll make that a 4. The floor socket comes down before those do, but this is still the higher priority. So we don't have... Okay, I don't have the actual Atmo in here. So 1 heated floor, 1 oxygen should be plenty for this. And then we might set up some vents, actually. Offload additional responsibilities. The room's definitely going to be well lit, so that's nice. Oh, we haven't had this whole time in between episodes. Because people just get nervous while they're being watched. This whole time between episodes, I did not have a single toilet incident. At all. There's some bookmark stuff ready to go. Okay, building new ship computer. And the ability to have a second one. Which seems like a good idea for a backup. Plus it comes with its own memory and this and that. I could move one like far back and one far to the front. I think the center is still pretty good. I might end up putting one kind of over here. We still got some gaps here, but I'm thinking this might be a different shuttle bays or for the copters or whatever. Okay, I should probably get some of these to be operating. Let's get a bunch of these to be on wheat. We'll get some more coffee, because I think that was a bit of a shortage for a bit. And I guess I'll plant the rubber. Probably do the same thing there. Yeah, temperature, this place is stable. Oh, yes, and that's right. These guys I had moved from somewhere else. Oop. Actually, can I just do the cheesy thing? Like less convenient because clicking through things is a little annoying. There we go, like that. And then this one, tell you what, this one I'll just move it like this. Okay. And put in positions. Lots of room for this. If nothing, I think, you know, our design over here is probably massive amounts of overkill, but which is why it was also high construction time. But it sucks to not have enough. I guess I could have thought of something that was maybe more modular and could expand outwards more. That's possible. On the other hand, it kind of looks cool. Well, I mean, it's starting to look a little more boxy here than I'd originally intended, because it was sort of supposed to be a bit of a hammerhead. But I guess what I could do is I could just build outwards if we want more solar panels after this. That's a possibility. I might want some other like ways to walk to this thing, but for now, this is going to be okay. All right. I guess the refinery never got moved. Let's put that there. And then, oh, part storage. Oops. Part storage. You're going to get moved over here where we're having other types of specialized storages. No lights over here, but I guess that's okay. I mean, it can cause a bad moodlet, which might cause us issues, but there we go. These hospital beds. And then assuming no one is using these hospital beds either, I will go and reissue the move command now that this area is nice and oxygenated. And we got room for one more as well. On surgery bay, I mean, I don't know if the morgue should be nearby, or maybe it shouldn't, just for morale. Maybe the morgue shouldn't be right next to the hospital. You know, it gives the wrong impression. So yeah, you're making biotic, you're making the phyto, or you're making synthetic, hold on, which I'm making here. You need to be making biotic. Or, no, that's biotic. You need to be making phyto. We'll do it this way. Batches of 10, target of 20, which means we can end up with up to 29. We might need to go a little higher than that, but yeah, why not the batches? And memory, yeah, we've got a good amount to spare because I overbuilt on those. Not all of these have the upgrades. A bunch of them don't. We could go and fabricate more of the memory upgrades. It might not be a terrible idea. Storage on these is fine. Why are you X'd out? Not enough water. Okay, it just has to be delivered. It's fine. This one I'll also configure to be, to be a rubber tree. So we'll have the 3 of them over here. Okay. Yeah, not enough water. They just need to have it deposited. I did check these are walkable, so having them right up against the wall is totally okay. And yeah, I do want the extra solar power made. Let's go and... Actually, I guess I'll just do the floor socket. Here, I'll do one long range one. And then you will connect over here and do the floor socket version. Okay. Good. Lack of materials. Still the gold wire, yeah, which is the big limiter. Okay. So, done. I think I said I was going to jump to a different system, yeah? Yeah, let's do it. Exit system. Hopefully no one is getting fried. I mean, there shouldn't be any real good reason for people to head out over here right now, although... Okay, they're there, but because it's already lit, and in fact the engines are stopping, there we go. Oh, it's because they're working on this. I should really go... and do a little something like this. Wait, I can queue up the walls now? I didn't realize I could queue up the walls before the floor construction was done. Oh, now that's a big deal. Okay. Cool. All right. New system. So we're going to do a search. No, not that search. Oh, we have to enter into a system. There's also a station. Hang on. I mean, it's several light years, yes, but it's fine. There's also a station out here. Did I run out of power? Oh my god! I'm not near a sun. Is that? No. You have power output. No, what's this red? Energy deficit. Can I prioritize the power? Did something break? You connect to that one. No, because it would have the Wi-Fi signal if it wasn't connected to the computer. So it's connected to the computer. Okay, let me turn off some things that are expensive. Apparently these Xeno detectors. I'm trying to click on. I'm just trying to double click on you. Oh, these are charge stations. Oh, this is the Xeno detectors. That's what I'm doing. Slightly wrong. Let me turn off all those, because apparently they're quite expensive. We'll also turn off all of our data harvesters. There we go. Okay. Energy deficit. Batteries, yeah, we definitely need more of this. Okay, that was scary. I thought, oh my god, what if the solar power doesn't work? But that is not the case. Buy the mini core. Because that seems convenient. We should really, I think we should maybe, well, I don't know. Let's say, well, we should make more robots. I don't know if that's true. Okay, this would be all their gold ingots. And I mean, it would be all of our money. But that might be okay. Actually, we'll do this. Oh, you didn't have enough money to cover that. Oh, there we are. $190? $240? $270? Wait, okay. Hold on. It was barely overkill over here. There it is. Okay. Let's do this. Gold's expensive, but we need it for the wires. So now, let's go to this crawl mix system where we haven't been before. It's all around a black hole, huh? And travel to the black hole. That's interesting. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it sure is interesting. Okay, now I want to select for... Actually, first, let's select a derelict ship. And then while we're at it, we'll just go to one of the random planets. But I do want to do a search for gold. Maybe some other things, too. I think the batteries really just charge quite heavily when we're moving here. It's possible. That's a deficit. Yeah, oh, there we go. We did find a derelict ship. Any chance it's... Oh, it was right where we came in. Turn around. Stop. Hit the brakes. Because disassembling that should be pretty valuable. Yeah. Yeah, I might just need more batteries. Actually, one thing I might do is replace this with a floor connector. So what I could do is I could line up some batteries there. Oh, but I was thinking this would probably still be a walkway. Yeah? Yeah. I think that should be the case. Also, I think what we're going to do is do this so that the solar panel things... I mean, they will be enclosed, but we can sort of treat them as kind of the exterior of the ship by doing this. Okay, so we are... Oh, I still have to approach the derelict ship. The whole thing's on fire. I mean, that should go out basically instantly. I could grab more fusion drives, but I think the thing to make sense is just to tear it all apart. Yeah. As long as some of these don't... But there's no air over here! Like, fire, go out! I mean, it will, but it clearly takes a little while. That's a shame that we lost those, because there would have been more material. I think they may have exploded into some material, but certainly not anywhere near as much as I would like. I don't know what's involved in building more batteries. We may or may not have the material for that. Yeah, gold wire missing there. Actually, I'll cancel that. We don't need more CPU right now. I'd rather the gold wire go towards our solar panels. And, okay. Actually, this is what I like to do. I'm going to come here. I'm going to tell this one to disconnect all. Then I'm going to manually sort of, I'm going to connect it that way. And then down to here. And then you go there. And then this one here is going to get the auto connect. And then you as well. Auto connect. Fix your problems. And try again. I think the first auto connect just connected it to the thing that links back to the computer grid. And the second one is actually to plug everything that was missing. Cool. What I found myself doing is going and like, you can disconnect everything and then do auto reconnects starting from the thing that has got like the shortest range, most connections, right? The floor ones. You are fairly aged. You have some great skill, Novelli. Cat entertainer, welcome. That is a qualification if I ever heard one. Please keep our cats entertained. Otherwise, they're liable to do some stuff that's quite evil because cats. I love cats, but they sometimes are the devil. Okay, right, so waiting for this whole thing to be torn down. I could have done the thing where I move closer. I think does it bump into the people? Did we run into that issue before? Max distance and angle upwards. Move. Yeah. Oh! Right, the uncompleted floor is over here. Yeah, all right. So, no moving the ship. Tractor beam could have been a thing. Although now this thing is starting to be ripped apart, so pulling it in would be annoying. This is going to be okay. It's fine. Protein. Crafted in a cloning pod. And that is literally the only way we know to make protein. Maybe we have to do more of that. I should move a few more of these. Okay, so the assembly hub. Well, I don't know where those are necessarily going to be. I mean, we've got some crap thing here, but it's full. I don't know, maybe it's fine. Tell you what. Cloning pod. Assembly hub. What is this thing? The replicator. We can get our tea. Oh, meteor shower. Okay, well, that's annoying. Well, that was the damaged connector. That's not even the meteoroid shower. That was just a random damaged connector blowing up. Well, that place is exposed to fire, so the fire... or exposed to space, so that fire should hopefully go out fairly soon. Many meteoroids incoming. Oh, and I can't really move right now. Oh! They're missing the bulk of my ship. Some damage. They're weirdly going through here. Okay. And there's more fire. See, this one, like, you could do the outer skin to take the hit and also have a buffer of a vacuum buffer. People are way on fire. Way on fire. I don't know if there's like a priority I can give over here for these guys to be helped. I mean, it's exposed. This fire should go out because this place is going to deoxygenate. Well, maybe. Ooh, geez. Not as quickly as I'd like. Huh. Well, let's make sure to turn off this so it doesn't produce more oxygen. Everyone's falling down. What the hell? What are we gonna do? Guess I should leave more vents in more places. Can I do an emergency deconstruct? Firefighting is likely the higher priority here as fire continues to spread. And there's 0% oxygen in here. Now, there's a little more over here. Okay. But it's theoretically going away. Not as fast as I might think. You know, you'd think all the oxygen would just whoosh out the opening, but... Well, we had one death, but we still have some injuries. Okay, let me cancel that floor removal. Actually, there's missing bits of floor over here, so that... You know, there's a negative feedback loop with the fire. All right, the fire makes it harder for fire to continue to exist. Let's turn this back on. Not that it's connected to anything over here, and then theoretically all my plants are dying. Oh, the morgue needs power. Okay, but it should normally have it, actually. There we are. Well, I'm like, hold on. Maybe I needed more of these healing pods after all. Let's build another one now. Wow. Oh, Navali died as well. I'm so sorry. Poor people. Oh, right. That switched off, but that's intentional because I was a little bit worried about the power here. Okay. Well, that was unpretty. That was real nasty. But what a great place for us to end this episode here with a horrible, horrible disaster. Now, I mean, there is fire suppression. I don't know. I don't remember if we have unlocked it, and if we have, where it might be. Maybe under security. Yeah, we got these fluid cannons. I mean, since this is sort of on the outside of the ship, right? Maybe it makes sense to have these. Because these are places that could be hit and therefore burst into flames. I mean, front and back and stuff too, although right now there's not much in the way of like stuff in here, but it could be bad. I think one of the big things is going to be I think we can mount guns on the outside of our ship to help us shoot down these things. I don't know if it can help with micrometeoroids. They may be too fast. But I guess my dead colonists here, we may as well just dispose of them. Good news! More protein. Meat's back on the menu, as they say. Let's prioritize doing this outer wall just to get that resealed, please. Yeah, and then some people are going to be cranky. Oh well. I still love this game. Folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.